Yeah, I think if he just keeps Optic out of the hill here, they'll be pretty happy with it. Renegade can be challenging. Renegade no shields. Boo don't finish it. And Formal strolls across top middle to do so.
That's the second time in a very close proximity we've seen a key Boo versus Renegade battle going one way, without a doubt. See if Formal can stay alive here under pressure. Eventually taken down, gets picked by both sides. That was 3 dead for Optic Gaming.
So look at the movement from Collect there on the nest. You know, so difficult to hit that headshot. He's G-sliding left, G-sliding right, flying out, making it so difficult to just put your reticle where it needs to be to finish off that kill. And that extra half a second of survivability now translates into Formal falling, and Cloud9 stood inside of this hill with this man top of the tower with a sniper rifle in his hands, and it's a fresh sniper rifle as well. So much ammo still to play with. And having hit one head, he now transfers to a body himself.
Oh, he even catches Legend there.
Legend?
He even bodied Legend there. It's going to be 2 dead though, so he needs to be careful, eventually taken down, but the kills will be traded out. Was 3 dead for C9.
Collect last alive. Telegraph that one a little bit. Optic Gaming too aware of that jump up and what the possibilities were.
Deja vu.
And now you're seeing a little bit of a flip. Like you say, the scores are almost exactly what they were on that first hill.
But you're trying to invent a new type of Insisplode. That one's not gonna...
I was excited to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, me too. That one's not going to hit with different technology being relied upon. And there's the break yet again. Deja vu, like we said. C9's going to wait. They're going to bait. Love this from C9. They're going to bait the hill. And just baiting it repeatedly. They want to burn this box because they know they're going to get the second hill. And that, tell you what, there's one thing to be leading on Optic Gaming. It's another to be slow playing and baiting a hill to get a little bit more aggression on the next push and the timing and time off the game clock. It's 2 dead yet again because of that brilliant play from C9.
And they're on the rotation again. Camo's coming up. Collect is flying towards it, trying to get some damage onto Optic Gaming so that they can collect that camo. Bound is down to no shields, bottom middle, just dancing around that pillar. There's a right hook coming in from Collect to take him down, and Collect is having a game once again. 11 and 5, make it 12. And now he's got a chance to take Renegade down as well. The sprint strafe left, the sprint strafe right. Just couldn't find the final connection, but all of this damage has now left Bounders last alive at the back of green. And all of Optic spawning together with Sam with the camo.
Yeah, Collect will take that every time. Look at this, by the way, look at the build progress. Look at the camo still in control. They split the spawns as well. But right now, they're going to be pretty happy to just make sure they regain control of the map. They do lose 2 players, so they're going to play this a little bit slow.
Sam gets the back whack. And now Formal has to turn around. He's a little bit worried. It's Sam with the double kill. Can he survive? He turns the corner, but doesn't manage to get away with his life. Boo flies in, 2 players inside and around this hill. Bound has got multiple targets to deal with, and the help comes in from Cloud9, and look at the progress. All of a sudden, we're looking.
What's good, Ease?
A 3-0 lead here for Cloud9.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on.
2 minutes and 27 seconds left on the game clock, and they're doing it again, Andy.
Again, look at this. They're just playing with Optic Gaming. Boo will now step in. It is 3-0. In favor of C9, a perfect
I don't know what's going on, bro.
3 dead for Optic off of the hold yet again. Heavily outslaying.
D9 trying to send us to a game 5, bro.
What was once a standout,
I don't know, but I'm finna eat some pizza.
Breaking game type for Optic Gaming in the first half of the year has completely fallen apart. They are down 3-0 with only 2:18 left on the game clock.
They're down, but having seen what happened in the last 2 games, there's still 2 minutes and 14 seconds left on the game clock, and just remember that when you're inside of that hill, that game clock will stop. So Optic down. And maybe closer to being out than they have been in the previous 2, but they still have a chance here. Cloud9.
Oh yeah, how was it, Ease?
Cannot throw this one away.
Also, can you guys hear me all right?
Hey,
is audio good?
Sign me up. Let's see what they can do. Oh! That's one way to start it.
Double up though, again. Another double up inside of the hill. Renegade gets taken down. Formal last alive here, but inside of the hill takes down Avicii and manages to pick up that sniper rifle. Optic have 1 bullet inside of this sniper, and it's gonna
big one.
Break the kneecaps of Boo who gets taken down immediately. Optic have control of the mud hill.
Another kill.
And they're close to getting this first hill on the board.
That's big.
Hell yeah. Yo, what's up to Kiko on the YouTube? What's good?
Seconds ago cost them quite a bit of time, so they're gonna have to jump
Beautiful, beautiful.
Again, but still scoring here, still controlling. Now Renegade with the camo. This
I know, bro.
Well.
C9, what did they upset SSG and Pools?
He jumps in as fast as he can after one kill.
Someone has to get near this hill. Time is a problem. Yes, there's time left, but it is slipping through their fingers.
And I don't know who they beat round 1.
Be safe to jump in. Oh boy, taking a lot of damage though. They give a freebie to collect. Almost 2, by the way. They did not need to double stack kill there. So that cost them
Trapped
a
at
lot.
green, still haven't trapped at green, and they will get that first point on the board. Now we go towards top middle. Important kill from Renegade to control the tower side. There was one more Cloud9 player there. Not sure he knows about it, but he still has the camo, and Cloud9 still can't find it.
Collect. He's pre-nading. They know he's nearby. They're going to hear the green gun as well now in the audio cue. And now it just comes down to the kill feed. Can Optic Gaming dominate the rest of the game like they've done in the past 2 games? What a story it would be.
Big kill coming though from C9. Even though it's traded out, it's going to force Formal to take a little bit of damage and have to step outside of that hill. Optic are doubling up inside of this hill at the moment. Bounce crouching down inside of that vent, and Formal is now going to try and create a little bit of space, but Boo Boo will one pick. Formal with his head on a swivel. He's not sure where the pressure's coming in from Cloud9. Boo Boo will get the kill. Optic are 3 dead, and most importantly, out of the hill for Cloud9. Time will elapse. Time will slip through the fingers of Optic Gaming to think about getting this even closer.
Snipers up top mid. C9 obviously going to just play time here as much as they can for the rest of the game. But that's a kill will be traded out eventually. The sniper could really be an impact here if either team gets enough control to grab it soon.
It's go time for Optic. Trades aren't going to be good enough. They need to pick up clean kills here. Renegade getting away with his life is going to be big.
He smushed him.
Legend inside of that hill with a
Oh my god,
rifle.
they're gonna get
It's
2.
going
Wait!
to be big, but Sab and Collect
That was a
just
huge
left
kill.
by Optic. We're going to steal away the hill and make this interesting. C9 go huge.
Oh my god, but they get it!
All dead for Optic, but the point is secured.
48 seconds is
And
enough
there
time.
still left.
Oh my
It was
God.
3-0
Bounce staying
ease.
alive just long enough, even though he goes down and even though it's 4 dead. Bounce staying alive there is massive. It buys them so much more time, but they will need to construct 1 or 2 of the best pushes of the tournament to break right now.
Collect can break their hearts though. He's got the sniper rifle. Bodies Renegade, but Renegade got away with that camo. Cannot find the connection onto Bound, but then turns the fight in his favor. Legend
Big
down,
kill.
He's going off.
This man has been unbelievable this tournament, and as we said, may have saved his best for last. 3 dead, 15 seconds left.
It's
for
looking like a
C9.
game 5.
Game 5 is calling once again. And Collect
Yo, what's
is
up, Brandon?
going off in these final moments. 22 and 14 in this game. Sniper rifle still here, but Optic still breathing, and Optic still pushing. Can
Oh
they get
my
it?
God.
No, they can't. It's a game 5. Once again here on the main stage. Cloud9 hold on.
Oh my god.
Absolutely popping off, getting loud, as they will step away from the stage for just a second.
How many game 5s this weekend, bro?
And force a
What's the
game
map split? I have
5,
no
and
idea.
fitting that Optic Gaming
And what's good to
needed
keep on
do
the
it
Twitch?
King of the Hill. It feels like every step of the way, the Halo gods ensure that justice will be found, that you will never get through a tournament getting away with anything, and it needed to be King of the Hill. As we said, a devastating game type for them over the past few months. What was once one of their best is now one of their worst. And even though they started to put the pieces back together for a comeback,
And now I wonder what the
hitting
game
shots
5
like
is.
that, hitting double kills like that down in mud was the absolute difference maker. He racks up 6k damage and leads the entire lobby.
And it's so difficult to do that with the heartbreak of the previous 2 games still in your memory. You see Optic get the first point, you're like, okay, cool. You see Optic get the second point, you start to panic. It doesn't matter who you are, you're a human, right? Even if you've been in these situations, even if you've scrimmed, you've had it in tournaments before, this is the Halo World Championships. You can't prepare for that feeling. And
SJ
this is
over
where
here
the
tweaking me out, bro.
intangibles of personality and player come into the...
I've been good,
comes to the
Giga. I've been
fore, right?
good.
A player like Collect
Enjoying the world so
doesn't feel
far.
that pressure.
Event's been
He hits those big
fucking
shots
nuts.
to close out
Obviously,
the
we
game
had the
for
announcement and
Cloud9.
everything
That is the
yesterday.
difference between game 2 and 3.
We've got some more fun
Someone
stuff
like Collect
today.
saying, "I'm going to go and win
Yo,
this
what
game."
was
Absolutely,
the...
and even
By the way,
example
did
where
we
you
see...
him
What
get
was
finished,
the...
he gets the damage on Renegade bottom middle, and then they collapse.
What was the
Just saw team
Halo
really
Esports
on the
check-in,
same
by
page
the way?
this
Did
time.
anybody see what that
To get
was?
to not leave bound top middle, and then to hit this body on, I mean, come on, you're going up against 2 of the best players.
Did I miss
in the entire
anything?
game.
Was that today or was that the other
And
day?
you're winning key battles. By the way,
Oh,
Optic Gaming,
thank you.
even with Formal dying, was about a
Oh.
split second away. Take a look at this. Formal gets taken down. 2 players flying
I've just
in.
been given some
We cut to the
things.
player cam, but there was about to be a lot of Optic Gaming pressure coming into the hill. And as you can see,
Just been given some very secret
C9 getting
things, some
loud
very secret
and
items,
for good
some
reason.
collector's
Take
items.
a look at this series layout. 2-2. the heavy
I don't know why I'm being
underdog
stupid.
C9 force a
Okay, it's
game 5
recharge. Oh my
in
God,
your
it's
winners
recharge.
semifinal.
And he
It's a
forced it into the middle
recharge.
there, and Spartan was diving for the
Oh my
lines
God,
to
this
try
could
and
get
in that
real
to keep that
fucking
clock from
spooky, bro.
ticking down 2-0, but
Here.
not quite able to get there. And here we go then, everyone.
Wait, did
Game
SSG
5.
also get sent home? Oh my God, what
Look
is
at the
going
scores
on
in
this
these
weekend?
games. It has been so,
And there's a scenario
so
here
close. The 2 wins from
Where
Optic, comeback
if Optic
wins.
gets sent to the losers bracket here,
And they almost
they could end up playing. What's
managed to make it happen again in that game number 4.
What's going
The
on?
difference in this man's performance over the Halo World Championship,
himself.
it is a welcome
Sweet chat.
return
We
to
got the
form
legend
for
himself.
Voodoo.
Especially
What's
with that
going on?
damage
What you got?
differential. Are
What you
kidding
got
me?
popping?
That is all the difference in
it's
the
Darth
world.
Voodoo.
To be outputting significant
Yeah.
positive damage every single minute.
I was gonna say, you
versus
want a
those
slice?
25 average stats. They've already locked in, as you see on your screen, the best tournament finish for this squad. in 2025.
Also
Of
right
course,
next to the
already
pizza.
securing top 6 here. at the World
Yeah, it's to the left
Championships.
of main stage.
Difference between light and dark.
But yeah, I'm
Look
trying to
at
be
the left
fueled up
side,
for
looks like he's
whatever
really
comes
kind of
next.
Still the dark side, so to speak, but he looks significantly more angry in the right-hand side, and I think it kind of shows in those stats. He's playing angry, and the stats are backing him up.
And now we get to talk about some clutch statistics.
Yes, sir,
for
yes,
Optic
it
Gaming
was.
Coming in here, their Game 5 Slayers, all year long, it's a tough spot for them. They are 4-5,
Yeah.
a losing record.
Yo, what's up,
Game 5
Sakari?
Slayers, and let's not forget, in Charlotte
Formal out there
specifically,
looking like me,
0-2
hard stuck plat in a lobby
Game
with
5
complexity.
Slayers. We need to find a way to ice up here. Let's
Is
not
it
forget,
truly
though,
the
to-
end?
To give credit to Optic Gaming, their Slayers have otherwise looked very good here this
Yeah, I
weekend.
didn't know
It's
they
a
ever let
different
him out of the
story so
armor.
far at the World Championships.
And is it going to be a different story in Game 5s for Cloud9? Is this going to be the same repetition of the story that we've talked about?
Yo,
For what
guys,
feels
I
like
have hand
years
warmers.
now
Does
for
this look
Cloud9
sus?
rosters. Great series, so close. Unlucky.
Do you guys
Try again
like
next
when I
time
do this
as you lose that game
in the camera?
5. Or will this be at the final dance, the last dance, the chance for them?
But
to
there's a
have
chance.
memorable,
There's a
favorable
scenario.
Game 5 going their way.
What is Formal doing, bro?
The loser
Formal
of this
doing what
game
I
will
was
fall
doing.
down to the elimination bracket. Their run will not be over. And they will
What's
play
good,
up
Wayne Goodall?
against Envy,
Always.
who are waiting
But I was
for
gonna
them.
say, there's a scenario.
But you don't
SSG
wanna be even
and FaZe are already
considering that
out,
if you're on
right?
either side of
There's a
this stage right now.
scenario
This is a game
where
5 for the winners
Cloud9 beats
final.
Optic here,
Some say
and then
if you're in
Optic
the
plays
winners final, that
Shopify
becomes the
early
most
in
important
losers,
series of your
and
tournament.
then one of
Without a
those two
doubt.
teams doesn't make it to
What a
Sunday.
time for Cloud9.
And then like
After all
3
these
of our
years
top
not
4
just
teams are
Infinite, but
gone
also Halo 5, of course,
before
ebb
Sunday.
and flow of different levels of success, but for these 4 players specifically, their 2025 has been.
Can you imagine?
really
Oh my God, he's got eye
told by
drops.
close
He's putting in eye
calls.
drops.
Just
Oh my God, he's locking
maybe a
in.
kill or 2 away from closing out a huge series at times. And now instead, like we said,
That felt really intimate
they
for
have
us to
saved
see. I'm not
their
gonna
best
lie.
performance of the year for the most
All right, I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza.
not only of the year, but you can say of this
Recharge is
entire
super
game.
losable.
It will be remembered for years to come in terms of where these teams netted out at the end of Halo Infinite. And they're 1 game away from pulling off what would be, it goes without saying, a historic upset as we get ready to load into Recharge Slayer game number 5.
It's a game 5 here in Seattle, and this one feels a little bit different as the lights dim down in the room. The nervous energy starts to rise. Which of these 8 players will we be talking about at the end of this game as the one who stepped up when it mattered most to put their team into that winner's final? Cloud9 versus Optic has gone the distance. 50 kills to win. Let's see who takes it.
Underway now. If you're just joining us, you have picked one hell of a time to join us. Optic Gaming and C9 are in game number 5 in your winner semifinal. It has been one of the best series of not only the weekend, but the entire year. One game will decide which team stays alive in the winner's bracket.
Camo down. Sav is going to be able to maybe collect it, actually. Oh. Yes, indeed. Did he get it? Did he pop it? Still down there. And it looks like Cloud9 will be able to grab it. Collect. The hot hat.
Oh my God,
of the last
I've been
game.
muted this whole
Gets
time.
the first camo.
Game 5 again!
And now he already has Boo Boo and Pipes, which means he
That's
knows
essentially
it's time to
the moral
save
of what I
lives
said.
With an early camo shot, what can this man do?
But game 5,
One thing about
Optic and
Collective
Cloud9.
in these situations. Doesn't quite hit the job to top.
Cloud9 trying to have a date with Destiny
It's not gonna be safe.
at Halo Infinite's
That's
last
the first
dance.
pick, though, in this team fight. That's
Wait, that
gonna
was
be
actually
Optic
better. I
with
didn't say that one
freedom,
last
and
time.
also he bakes out.
Aw.
Shot. And Bound, having baited out that shot, allows his teammates to pick up the kill.
And you have to
Uh-oh.
say, it
Cloud9.
feels like he wanted that front jump on tower, right? He obviously did not want to be down near Orange Door, near Mangler Pit. He wanted to be up in top tower with Sab. Sab got left alone. Then he doesn't hit the shot from low, and he gets pinned and pinched, and they lose Camo and Shock. And it feels like had that gone differently, we would have a very different
Oh,
scoreline
shit.
right now.
Oh, but
C9
it's
are doing
tied.
a great job, by the way, of just not falling into trade battles. They're always making Optic work for the fight, making sure that it's a clean 1-0 if they get the opportunity to do so. So many players do that. They'll go for the trade, they'll say, I'm happy with the trade in this situation, but C9 make you work. And have been making Optic work so hard for every kill.
Sab does very well to avoid the grenade damage there.
Oh.
The A cross pressure came in, and it would have been a perfectly timed break from Optic, but Sab does very well to stay alive. However, they will forfeit that first kill.
Bubu picks up a double kill though. Clean up the damage that was done, and Collect finds another. It's 3 dead here
Just
for
like that.
Optic Gaming, and Cloud9 go into a slender lead. 30 seconds or so until this next counter.
That all happens because Sab does not take grenade damage from the pre-nades on the A cross. Had he taken nade damage, he would have died from glass, and there's no way that push would have gone the way that it did.
And now this shit
Even
slows
off screen,
down.
It looks like a simple set of plays. Staying alive there is a really big deal, and you can tell just how much Optic Gaming is slowing.
It's the World
this game
Championship.
down.
Motherfuckers taking
Everything
no
on the line.
chances.
This game 5 could determine so much of where each of these teams go in this tournament.
Camo's up. That's a Cloud9 camo.
Optic were trapped to the back of Elevator. And Sab is going to have a chance now to get a lead and extend that lead for Cloud9.
What the hell?
Optic are playing in around the tower, just making sure that if he does fire, there's going to be multiple angles.
Look at the patience.
That can be fired upon him.
Are you kidding
But
me?
the patience is brilliant. The kills are stacking up. It should
Cloud9
be
go up by
3 dead here
3.
for Optic.
Cloud9 go up by
Legend
4.
goes down. Renegade's last alive, tries to use the shroud to survive.
Renegade
but
gets
Sam
1.
is after him. Sam wants this kill.
Surgical, 4 dead, beautifully
C9
done.
by 4.
One by one, the patience from Sam. Oh, poking and prodding, 1 by 1. That is SWAT team precision coming in, forfeiting almost no deaths, and they still lead here by 4.
Camo will fall as Formal will fall. Killing spree for Sam. Collect gets that next shock rifle, but will be taken down.
Okay, Optic gets a couple
Renegade now with a
kills.
chance with a power weapon in his hands, not the power up the C9 used to take them apart, but equally as devastating in one of the best players in the game's hands.
Optic should stabilize a little bit here.
Let's not forget who has it been all year long, but specifically these last few events that has taken Optic Gaming through the tough games, through the tough series. It's been Renegade now, shock rifle in hand, and they trail by 3.
And the game slows down
Just looking for
again.
angles at the moment. C9 not giving him anything. As the Optic fans try and get behind their team. 3 kills the advantage here for C9 as the game comes to a complete and utter standstill.
And you always knew that once Optic Gaming trailed in this game, it would slow down like this. Let's get to a listen. Let's hear the comms on Optic Gaming.
Could be below badge, could be below badge.
Yeah, it's good. I'm here, man. I'm here.
I'm watching below me real quick.
I think it goes.
Come on,
Yeah, I'm clearing batteries. I'm
I
clearing
think
batteries.
they're all in A, bro. I think they're
Yeah, no way.
How do you want to do this, guys? We can just hold for camo.
I was looking for shot.
More keep tapping, more keep tapping.
Hold on.
Oh,
That's where punching this. Right here.
oh.
Let's shoot on the box.
Camo guys.
Tie game.
He's weak up here.
And Optic has him staggered.
Very weak long. Heard you.
Wait, Jesse. Stack lock, Jesse. One star.
The intensity.
Camo is up.
Who's playing for camo?
These are World's comms right here.
I fucked the FK.
They have camo. They have camo.
Let's do back.
Yo, it's good, Smooth Criminal.
Hey, guys.
The vibe has been insane. It's been Upset City. We've got top teams going out early.
Camo, we're here. Camo, see back. With camo.
Shit's insane.
Top here, back side. You're bottom A, John.
We're not watching pipe door right now.
I'm back top here, I'm showing.
You want to boost, no?
You're watching pipe door.
Yeah, one day. You need me? Single box.
Single box, guys. Single box.
We're 2-2 split right now. No, one day.
Okay, come on, batteries. Come on, right here.
There's a lot of damage out. Once we kill,
Oh, and was that Camo guy? Renegade's getting his 9 and 4 for Renegade.
Renegade out of the listening, who sits at 9 and 4 dragged Optic Gaming back into a lead here, 21-18.
Somehow, time and time again, when you have these big high
And Renegade, the Halo Infinite MVP.
When we started that listening, let's not forget it was 14-10 in favor of C9. Now everything has turned around, and Renegade gets away with a shot, gets away with a grab one. 3 dead for 4 dead for C9 yet again.
Brilliant. from
And Optic go into the lead by
Starting
6.
one shot through the crack, through the stairs.
Oh man.
On bottom elevator from this man. Bound 10-8 in this game as well. 25-19 now the score, and Cloud9 have got to find an answer. They had camo as well in that situation, C9. A few moments ago, but Optic too good. Managed to collapse onto it as Renegade almost connects with another.
An unbelievable game management and flooding. I love the comms that we heard during that.
But it's good to see you, Smooth Criminal.
Was so
Glad you're here, brother.
They were pushing when they were pushing, and there was no doubt.
You're next. It
This shit's looking real spooky for C9.
Renegade as he grapples across and looks for more.
And what was just a 4-kill deficit is now a 7-kill lead. With, by the way, less than 5 minutes on the game clock. This has been an overall slow-scoring game, and Optic Gaming
Legends flanking.
heavily in control of not only the map but also the scoreboard. 31-23 now. They are running away with the game. It is 3
Camo's
dead
coming
for
up.
C9 yet again.
4 seconds still this camo, and with deaths stacking up here for Cloud9. He's going to zoom in. He's going to grab it. And he's going to pop it. Renegade as if it wasn't
Oh, and he gets
difficult
out.
enough when you knew where he was. Well, now it's spooky season.
And he's got
Renegade
plasmas
has
too.
become a ghost.
And this is getting out of hand, to say the least here. 34-25 out of nowhere. Optic Gaming icing
I ain't
up
never
the
seen him
game,
miss.
and they extend their lead
I ain't
now
never
to
seen him
10.
miss.
I think it's 12-4.
I ain't never seen him miss.
As another headshot's connecting. You got to be brave to challenge him at this point, and maybe a little bit stupid. It's a killing frenzy for Renegade in a game 5. It's 38-26.
Unbelievable.
This motherfucker is
When the lights
busted.
shine the brightest, he has shown up for this team time.
Oh my god!
Kidding me?
What the fuck?
There's a reason he's Infinite's MVP. It's because it doesn't matter the situation, it doesn't matter the pressure. He knows how to
This
win
motherfucker
big
is
games.
not real.
15
This
and
dude is
4.
overpowered, bro.
As Optic are dominating, up 42.
This dude is 2K cheese, bro. Oh my god.
Finally out of
This
ammo.
brother's 2K cheese,
We're
bro.
very happy
If you
to
draft
see
him
that.
onto your team, everybody else that you playing with
43
goes,
kills already
ugh.
registered. And if
He's
you are
playing
on the
with
C9
Renegade.
side of the stage, you are thinking, we could have 3-0'd in this series. What has happened as they now trail
Oh my God.
43-28 in what could
This
be
brother is 99
simply
plus
a victory lap in
overall.
the final moments for Optic Gaming.
I mean, Renegade has been an irresistible force in this game 5. The big shots.
Irresistible?
They're not body shots, they're headshots. The big chows, they're always won by this man, and now he's going to get another
He is a
shot
little
off.
irresistible.
2 dead here for Cloud9. And it's just 4 to go for
17 and 4. He said, "God damn it, Formal, I will get you another ring." Boo-boo sticks him, you son of a bitch.
To take him down, but the job's surely done.
48-32.
18 and 5. Optic only need
It's
2.
only a matter of
Kills to go.
time. 18 and
how
5 for the
quickly this
Demon.
series has changed now. Make it 49 on the board. 1 to go.
49-33.
6-6-6. The Demon himself is
As
in there
Optic
well.
survives game 5.
Ruby finds 1. But it feels fitting that this man might get the final kill. Optic still playing it
Any day
slow,
now?
still making sure that they don't give
I know,
any
what a
opportunity
series. Holy shit.
to Cloud9 to pull off the impossible, but I mean, there's so much to talk about with this man's performance. When it matters most, he finds a way to win games.
And there it is.
Formal will get it. Game 5.
As Optic survives Cloud9.
As the
Holy
Green
shit.
continue their march towards Sunday.
And I think that scene says it all. Heartbreak for the side of C9. Leading not only in that game 5, but also leading in the game 2. Leading in the game 3 and the game 5. But instead, as you heard during that listening, it was always Optic Gaming that was going to find a way. In game 5, trailing early to pull off the upset.
And yeah, what a tough L for C9, man.
In terms of a comeback within the game.
What a tough
That's
L for
exactly
C9.
what they do. And my God, did they not only pull off a comeback, they left no question there. That was a slaughtering by the end of the game number 5.
Just can't close it out.
What a series, what a tournament. And Optic Gaming will be surviving that series. That's how it looked. First
What
game
a
went to
series.
Cloud9, 3-2 Origin
What do we have
CTF,
next?
Slayer Street, a comeback win for Optic Gaming. A comeback win in Game 3 on Lattice Strongholds. Cloud9 held on in game number 4 to send us to the Game 5, but then it became the Renegade show. 50 to 35. Optic took over. Renegade took over. And now they can take themselves towards that winners final. For Cloud9, heartbreak again, Andy, but they've got to dust themselves off because Envy are waiting for them in that elimination bracket.
That game 3 comeback was nuts. I wasn't live yet, but I watched that in the venue while I was in live for my pizza. The pizza's right next to the main stage, so I was sitting there like,
head in your hand.
I was watching that shit.
Time and time again in that series, but I think on the other side,
Oh, it was loud.
Optic Gaming, who, guess what? When you're at a world championship,
Let me tell you, it's
they find
fucking
a way.
loud.
What can you even say about what we just saw from Renegade? Unbelievable.
Well, let's hear from Formal. He's down on our main stage right now. An incredible Game 5 won by Optic Gaming. They're going to be heading towards that winners final.
Everybody get loud for
H4F.
Optic Gaming.
Top 3 for Optic.
They make it to yet another championship Sunday, and I got Formal with me here on the main stage. And Matt, that was a crazy Game 5 series. How does it feel to make it back to a Sunday?
I mean, it feels good. Obviously, we were playing sloppy that whole series, and like we knew it, but we just knew to just get through the series and we can focus on tomorrow. So I'm just happy we won.
Are you guys happy they won?
Not sure if this is me, but the HUD and the CE remake feels zoomed out. I'm not sure. I've been so busy this weekend, I honestly haven't had a chance to look at it that closely. I haven't even had a chance to play it. It's the thing where everybody's playing it is literally like 20 feet to my left. But I have not had time to play it. But I'll give it a more in-depth look. Probably when I get home, to be honest. I don't know if I'll have time to play it while I'm here.
John just has games
which is a little
like
bit
that
unfortunate.
where I can literally do nothing and we can win the map. And
There you go,
he's
Ease.
the MVP for a reason. It's well deserved, man. Like, dude, that's I don't know what else to say, man. That was insane.
Absolutely insane there, man. Now, you know, the job's not done because one thing that'll be super special for you and all these Green Wall fans and the Optic Gaming members out there is for you guys to bring another trophy home back to the compound. Talk to me about what has this event meant for you. You know, we don't know if it's going to be your last Halo event, but if it is, man, how is it being in front of this crowd with this team and being a part of Halo community?
I mean, the support's always unbelievable. Thank you guys.
H4F.
I'm not really thinking about if it's my last event or whatever. I'm just focused on winning this tournament with my team and looking for a better thing.
He'll worry about it then, but what he needs from the Green Wall is for you guys to keep cheering. So make some noise for Optic Gaming one more time. Lottie, take it away.
It's all about the here and now for Optic Gaming, and here and now they are winning on the right side of the bracket. And just when you thought maybe
Thus
for a
far,
split
Smooth Criminal,
second
I
they
hear
would mess
there's
up, they don't.
I hear
It's a
there's going to be
different story here
more
for Optic
announcements,
Gaming. They head into
potentially one tomorrow.
looking fantastic into Championship
I don't know
Sunday.
if they're announcing like a whole
Right
ass
where
new
they
game
want to
though.
be clutch.
I don't know about
It was a
that.
little bit sloppy from the Green Wall, and again going down to the wire in that Game 5. Cloud9 fighting fit. They were putting everything that they
But
had
yeah, I
in
think
that tank
Campaign Evolved
on
was kind of the
stage.
big
And
thing.
I gotta say, I was really impressed from both sides. I think
And like the crux of that, like really the exciting thing, like the exciting part of that was, I mean, yes, Campaign Evolved, but really the important part of that was Halo to PlayStation.
It's always going to be about Renegade digging deep. The numbers that we saw from him,
Because whatever game comes next will likely be on Unreal Engine and will be available on
Optic would have been knocked to the
PlayStation as well as
elimination
everything
bracket.
else.
Thank God they have Renegade. Thank God they have the infinite MVP. He stepped up big time for them. You heard it from Formal in the interview. Optic is playing sloppy right now. That was not the best of the Green Wall that we have even seen this weekend. You need to figure out a way.
I do hear, so I don't think they're going to announce like Halo 7 or anything tomorrow. But I do hear there's supposed to be something.
You gave it your all. I mean, that was the best I've ever seen Cloud9 play, and they played lights out up until this Game 5. A little minor mistakes costed
I mean,
them
another
throughout
slice of
the
pizza.
start of
Lock
this
in,
game, and it
everybody.
started to snowball once Renegade gets control of the camo, the shock rifle. Things go downhill quickly, and Renegade gets a lot of kills, and that's exactly what we saw in Game 5.
It really is down to controlling the power-ups and power weapons, and when you have a player like Renegade with both of those in his hands time and time again, it felt like the entire game he was invisible with one of the strongest weapons we have in Halo Infinite, with one of the strongest players. It's going to be a tough time, Tony, for Cloud9. What can they take away from this? Because I think that it really does spell success for the rest of their run here. I think Cloud9 can really make a good go of it. I think, honestly, I was really impressed with what I saw. The stats don't really reflect that. You're looking at Optic Gaming stats too. Only Legend and Renegade going positive there as well. So it really was an absolute brawl. What did you love about C9 that you need to see them continue on in terms of firepower and consistency?
Yeah, I mean,
The whole announcement is just proximity chat. That'd actually be so funny.
And they were able to do so. I thought Boo Dubu was absolutely fantastic in both the kills and the assist department as well. That was shown on the stat sheet right there. Sav was doing his thing as well, picking and choosing his fights well. I think Cloud9 played good and winning Halo, but you run into Optic and Renegade. Renegade was on an absolute tear.
As we take a look at the bracket, the elimination bracket match of Cloud9 and Envy gets really interesting because we already saw FaZe go down 3-2 to Shopify. We saw how they played in the next series. Cloud9 do not have a lot of time to regroup. They're playing good Halo. They didn't win the series, but they cannot get down on themselves. They cannot let that affect them going into the elimination bracket because they will play immediately right up next.
They certainly will indeed, and I actually like where your head's at with that, because it's all about the mental at the end of the day. How do you bounce back when your back is against the wall and things were going so swimmingly? It's really difficult to regain, but regain they will have to. Optic Gaming, Shopify Rebellion, they are set in the winners'
And
finals,
I understand
and it
that,
feels like history is
like wanting to see more about the future of Halo instead of revisiting the past.
It's in the winner's side of things that Shopify
But I think,
will
like,
have to face Optic Gaming, and knowing that they might
the way to
also
think
have
about
a
it,
chance
which is
to
probably how
jump
they were
down and
thinking
have to
about
fight
it,
back as
is
well. We'll see how that
it's a
one
good
goes,
proof of
course,
concept for
heading into
Unreal
tomorrow.
Engine. It's a good
Folks,
way
we're
to
gonna
kind of
head
get their
to a quick
feet
break
wet.
right now, but when we come back,
It's a good way for them to get
we
something
actually have a
out
little surprise for
so they
you.
can release
It's not
something
Halo
in the
Infinite
interim
on the main
between.
stage. It's something to do with it, though. Our cosplay finals, they are happening.
Oh, I
We
was
will
like, what is
crown a
happening right now?
champion here at Worlds.
But yeah.
We'll have to find out who that will be, how they will be dressed. Right after
I was gonna
this
say,
break.
when H5 ended, we definitely got nothing. They said Infinite will be out in like a couple years. Like, I guess. Good luck, everybody. But yeah, sorry. I was just gonna say, it's a good it's a good way for them to sort of get their feet wet with Unreal Engine and sort of get used to that shit. It's a good way for them to get a release out in between Infinite and whatever the next mainline game is, so that we don't have to wait with nothing like in between H5 and Infinite. It'll be good to sort of bring in the PlayStation fans for the first time. And obviously, since that's like a revisiting of Halo 1, it's good for first-time players who are maybe PC or PlayStation players to be able to start like with the first game, the story of the first game. Sort of a good jumping on point. But yeah, it's definitely a little disappointing that it's not like a multiplayer thing, or it's not like the next mainline Halo game. But ultimately, I think it's a good thing for Halo, and I think it's a whole lot better than nothing. Because I think the alternative was probably we were going to get nothing for like a few years. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would prefer like another mainline Halo game as opposed to Campaign Evolved. But if the alternative was going to be either Campaign Evolved or no new game for the next 2 years, you know. But I definitely understand everybody's disappointment, and I don't want to say anybody's like invalid in their disappointment. Like, I don't know. I just think that the people, and I'm not saying anybody's doing this. I'm not saying anybody in chat is doing this.
Umi, you there?
I'm just saying, like, the people who are like doom and gloom, this is the worst thing Halo could have done. Like, they're spitting in the face of their, like, I don't know. I think that is a little bit of an overreaction. And at this point, I'm definitely a little bit take what I can do. And I know, like, people will say I'm biased because I'm like an HCS creator, but like, cards on the table, nobody's paying me, bro. I don't give a shit like that. I just am a guy who really likes Halo and really likes to make Halo stuff and go to the events and do fun stuff. And so for that reason, I just hope it's good. And I'm always going to be trying to look on the positive. And that's all I can really say. But I love you guys, and I appreciate everybody who's chilling here with me. I'm going to take like a very quick bathroom break before this next series starts. So really quickly, because we have not done it yet today. I'm going to throw... Yeah, that brother is fucking unbelievable, Eves. That guy's literally busted. But I'm going to throw the charity link in the chat one more time. For those of y'all... for those of you that are curious, excuse me, I can't even speak. We are streaming all weekend here from the World Championship for Gamers Outreach. We are raising money for Gamers Outreach. It's for a great cause. It's for the kids. For those of y'all that don't know, Gamers Outreach, they make like the go-karts that allow kids to play video games in hospitals while they recover. Super cool, super great cause. So if you're interested in any more information or if you'd like to donate, I just threw the link in chat. Ease actually is carrying our personal campaign. I think across all the creators, we've raised a ton of money, as well as here in person. But Ease is single-handedly carrying our campaign with 250 by himself. Ease has deadass been the renegade of charity donos this weekend, so shout out to Ease. But yeah, there's the link in chat, so if you're interested in more information or if you'd like to donate, there it is. But I'm going to take a very quick, like 20-second break, and then when I get back, we're going to peep this next series. But yeah, let's lock in, everybody.
The 2025 Halo World Championship is presented by HyperX, Omen, and Hayworth.
Welcome back, Spartans, and welcome back to Seattle, the home of Halo, here for the Halo World Championships. And now we're having a little break in gameplay before we get into, the crux of things there in the elimination brackets. We're actually going to be talking about something incredibly creative, and joining me on the desk, I have Clutch and Goofy. Goofy, first of all, lovely to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. We've had some insane matches so far today, and it wouldn't be a Halo World Championship without some upsets.
Very, very true indeed. And I will say, just entirety of Halo Infinite and the seasons, it's just got better and better as we've gone along. And obviously the competition has been fierce, as well as the competition over in the cosplay. Now, I will say we have our finals that are going to be happening on the main stage just shortly, but we did actually have 2 heats earlier on this weekend. One yesterday and one today. We're looking right now at some of the highlights that we saw here. And I will be floored pretty much every single time that I see these, because these are made by the guys, obviously wearing them. I cannot even begin to fathom how they are able to do this, and it's actually incredibly realistic. Like, you play this game pretty much every single day. You see what it takes to be authentic to the game and how you look. This is crazy every single time. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, the time and the commitment and the artistic factors that come into it to be able to produce what are some of the greatest costumes we see. I mean, it's unbelievable, and it honestly sets the atmosphere in the venue when you see it when they're all walking around, and just like people getting pictures with them. You hear the Halo music, the characters are in the venue. It really creates a venue that you're stoked to walk in the second you get here.
Yeah, you know what? You're totally right. I think it's actually a vibe, isn't it? When you come in and you're seeing characters that really do look like the real deal walking around, which is incredible. But do you know what? I don't want to wait any longer. I want to see these guys in action on the main stage for our cosplay final. So Blaze, it's over to you, buddy.
I'm so ready for this one, Lottie. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Halo 2025 World Championship Cosplay Contest. Make some noise for all our contestants. Now, we have had many enter, and we have seen some badass cosplays around this whole venue all weekend long, but we got 3 finalists coming to the stage. So we're gonna make sure we set the stage ablaze for them. With the first finalist coming out, get loud for Solar Moors as Flood Spartan. Oh my God, look at the Flood Spartan, everybody. Next is Miss Booth Cosplay as Spartan Veil Copperhead. Oh my God. Shining on the main stage. And next, it's Jimmy as Crochet Master Chief. Yo! We love a good crochet. Now everybody get loud for our cosplayers on the stage. They put a lot of effort in this. And this was a tough battle, but the scores have been tallied. Are you ready to find out who the winner is? In third place, it's Solar Mars as Flood Spartan. Now, your 2025 Halo World Championship cosplay contest winner will either be Miss Booth or Jimmy. Give it up for your winner. It's Miss Booth Cosplay with the amazing Spartan Veil Copperhead. And of course, Jimmy, you come in second. In second place is, of course, Jimmy with the Crochet Master Chief. Now, one big congratulations for all of our contestants. Come on, Seattle. I know y'all can get louder than that. Get loud for our contestants. Now, let's bring out all of our cosplayers here towards the main stage.
All right, sorry, I'm back. I was signing posters, kissing babies. You know how I do. What I miss?
But you know what? I want to come on over here while we get cosplayers on the stage.
There's
Ms.
so
Booth,
many
okay,
Cortanas,
bro. You a
bro.
question. This is so
And
much
the kitty
detail.
ears. I like that
awesome
one.
putting this together, right?
It was the worst.
Talk to me about what was the hardest thing
Yo,
about this cosplay?
that laugh was
The
insane.
rhinestones took forever, one by one, every single
Oh
one. And some
my
of them are
God.
teeny tiny.
Oh my God, they are so small, but the detail has
The
came
scump
through.
of Halo.
You are our
There
winner.
was
You
another
are the shout-outs out
dono?
there.
I want to
Who?
say thank you to
Who
my
did it?
very supportive
House.
partner,
House
Brian.
with the $100 to
He
Gamers
suffered
Outreach. No
months for the
fucking
house.
way,
Oh my
man.
God, shout out to Brian out there, okay?
Oh,
Pretty
good
sure your
comms.
whole house is
House with the
sparkling
100
the
to
way
Gamers
that your
Outreach.
cosplay
Much
is
respect.
sparkling out here,
And
okay?
always,
All of these
that's my
amazing
fucking dog.
cosplayers,
Hey,
we
and
have
I'll
one
throw
of
the
the
link in
best
chat one
cosplay
more
communities
time.
out there in the world. So everybody, one more
We are
time,
raising money for
show
Gamers
some
Outreach all
love
weekend.
to all
And shouts
of
out to
our
House for a very
contestants
generous
here on the
donation.
main stage.
We are currently at 350 out of our $500 donation. Raising money for a great cause. That's for the kids.
Congratulations to Miss Booth, and of
So if
course
you'd
our
like to
runners-up
donate
as
or
well.
any more
I will
information,
say,
there
listen,
is the
you may have
link.
destroyed the house,
Look
you
at all
may have
these
taken
dope-ass
months and months of work, but
cosplayers.
all the rhinestones you'll be picking up from
Absolutely, House,
possibly
and much
years
love.
to
I
come
really
will
appreciate
just
y'all.
mean
Like, I truly
victory for
appreciate
you.
it.
Every time you find each
I'm
one of
happy
them,
that we were
you'll
able
know that
to
you won the cosplay
make a
finals
difference,
here
however
in
big
the
or small.
World Championships at Seattle. Incredible stuff, and massive congratulations.
Oh, it's super
and
dope.
a
Worlds
huge
is
congratulations
always
to
a
all
great time.
participants, of course,
It's always
in
the best
cosplay,
time.
because
I was
these
actually just
are
thinking that he's
absolutely amazing.
it's only
You should be
missing
incredibly
Nyx
proud of
Cortana.
yourselves for putting that together. The creativity, I
Missed
just
opportunity.
couldn't. It's beautiful. Look at that, absolutely stunning shot there. So a massive congratulations. Enjoy every moment of it as we
I mean,
have a day as
damn.
well here. And
Look at that.
home. Now, lads, we have some things to talk about, of course, because we do have some exciting gameplay on the main stage, and of course featuring some of these incredible Spartans as we know and love here in Halo Infinite. And we've got some business to attend to, and it's the final one of the night, of course. This one's going to be big. Envy versus Cloud9, two teams who have been battling it out and have
Final
pushed
match
basically
of the night.
everything that they could possibly give
Well,
here in Seattle so far. They do
aside
find
from the
themselves
show
backs
match.
against the wall. It is now or never. It is make or break. One of these teams will be
I
going
wonder
home, and
who's
see on the
playing in that.
bracket. Cloud9 coming off a very, very hot
Have they
series
officially
against
announced
Optic Gaming,
yet?
Looking unbelievably good, pushing them to their limits. Clutch, you couldn't have really asked for anything more out of Cloud9. It just happened that in that game 5, Renegade just went absolutely nuclear. But Cloud9, they can pick up the pieces here against Envy.
Yeah, it's all about where their heads are at right now. Are they able to stay as confident as they have been throughout this tournament? Because they were perfect up until that series. They've been to a few game 5s now, so they're battle tested. How much gas do they have left in the tank to get to a championship Sunday is the big question. You win this series, you get an opportunity to refuel, to regroup. You lose this series, you're out of the tournament, you're going home. big question is, how does Cloud9 really start this series off for me? How strong is game one for them? Because I really do think it has an opportunity to set the tone for either direction of how it could go.
Goofy, you had a chance
yeah,
to watch
also
this one backstage with us. I would love to get your thoughts and feelings about Cloud9. And
also, I was going to say, they just tweeted, in 2026, we're excited to bring Halo to 2 DreamHack events, starting with Birmingham, UK in March. Also partnering with Shopify Rebellion, Space Station, FaZe, C9, LVT, and European Halo League. Or Euro Halo League, excuse me. Yeah, European Halo League. To bring more Halo esports to the community next year. More details to come. So we were correct.
Insane to say, considering all the highlights we've seen from Renegade, but that game 5 was an absolute masterpiece.
It certainly was.
And also,
on the other side of the stage, though, you have Envy, and again, just
something called Halo Fest in December.
Something we actually haven't seen transition onto LAN so far. We've seen some epic online battles from them
with another Halo Infinite tournament. Okay.
The question is, can they now transition that into the biggest stage in the world?
I don't know,
Ease. That are looking really, really good, and of course their ceiling is incredible.
Yo, I hear you, Tskiga. I hear you, bro. But who knows who's playing? Who knows? That's the fun.
They lost to SSG yesterday in a game 5, but they still came out on top of their pool. They fell short very quickly in the winners bracket. We haven't seen them on the main stage since, but they've been doing business down there because quietly, there was a stacked elimination bracket, and they have made their way all the way to this point.
Shut up,
so they
Ease.
had to have gone through a gauntlet. They beat an on-fire TSM that knocked out FaZe from this
You don't know what you're talking about, Ease.
I think this is going to be a banger.
You just wait and see what happens, all right? Just wait and see what happens, all right?
They've been really good. They've only had one kind of slip up against Space Station Gaming and Complexity. I say one, I mean two. But you know, I think that the rest of it is there. There's a recipe for them to follow here. It's just about the big dogs, right? It's like, can you get over the humps of the big dogs? I think something that we have to take away is that TSM game, like you mentioned there, Clutch. Envy managed to stop a TSM that were feeling so good. It was a championship for them beating FaZe. Let's be perfectly honest here, Goofy. With how TSM have been playing this season, it's really been touch and go. So
this match is going to be a fucking heater.
It has to show you that they're hitting a mark here.
Yeah, you like that one, Smooth Criminal?
Can it be as phenomenal as Cloud9 against Optic?
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I speak in Family Guy references. I don't even know what I said that made you say that. What was the reference? I don't even know what I said, but yes, it was a Family Guy reference. I can tell you.
TSM roster was coming in hot into that series, and Envy shut it down. So now going up against a well-oiled machine in Cloud9, I think this is going to be an absolute battle.
I mean, yeah, take a look at the map records.
Shut up, Ease.
The game types coming up in this
It literally
series,
is. It literally is the way I speak.
0-2 at ladder, so that's a big confidence booster for whoever can actually get on the scoreboard there with the win column. But look at game 2. If Cloud9 are able to start the series
who
off
knows?
on the right
That's
foot,
the
they're
fun.
undefeated in Origin.
Yeah, the Clinton
shit.
shit.
Opportunity to really use this as a strength and leverage to slingshot them to what should be a knockout game to go to Championship Sunday. I'm expecting Cloud9 to need this game 1. Game 2 is great to go and rely on once you can get back into the series.
Oh, sweet,
but
a
to be
bike.
able to take control with a 2-0 lead in this series, that puts Envy in a really bad place if they can start off hot.
And looking at those stats as well, game 5 is
Family Guy might be
the
the greatest show
so
of all time.
You might want to put this team away sooner rather than later.
I mean, not actually, but like,
5, Envy might just ice up.
The problem is Envy never ice up in game
terms
5.
of like funny references and one-liners and quotable thing, it might be the most quotable show of all time.
All right, last
There, I'm a little more
of the
comfortable with
night.
that.
It's our elimination quarterfinals, and it's Envy versus Cloud9. It starts right now.
Yeah. Nah, it's not the best show of all time. It's not even my favorite show of all time. It's probably in my top 5 though. Yeah, I just think Family Guy might have like snappier writing in that way. Like in terms of like the more quotable lines or like the snappier one-liners. Like Simpsons is goated in its own right. What's my favorite show? My favorite show of all time is Doctor Who. How's that for an obscure fucking pick? The universe does quote The Simpsons. Honestly, I was not expecting you to say Doctor Who. That's my shit. What can I say? It's godlike, but it's definitely a little more obscure. I can understand if motherfuckers haven't seen it.
Here for both these teams is opportunity. An opportunity to make it to a
But that's my shit.
an opportunity to make it to a winner's
I'm a
final,
Matt Smith
an opportunity
guy.
to make it just to a championship Sunday. These organizations have not seen a Sunday in a very, very long time. Cloud9 up against Envy. It is going to be our elimination quarterfinals, Dan, and it promises
Doing
to
Christmas
be
Potterthon
a
this year?
massive one.
Yes,
We've
at
already
least
seen
me
upset
and
after upset.
me and
We've
Tracy
lost
definitely will
FaZe
be.
Clan. We've lost SSG,
But I don't
TSM.
know.
They're
I don't know if the
gone home.
boys will be.
Now we look upon C9
Bro, they gotta put
and
that shit on Prime so that we can like watch party it on
the
stream.
Giants
That would be
being knocked out
godlike.
of this tournament. It is such a huge
Wait, is that a
chance
thing?
to cement
Is that like
yourself
already a
in
thing?
history for Halo Infinite. If you can
We gotta
progress
find
to
the
Championship
list of
Sunday,
like watch
secure
party
top 4,
movies
and of course,
on
get
the
yourself
Prime
into a
shit.
position where you can play best of
They still do that,
tomorrow,
right?
Something we've not seen throughout Halo
I got
Infinite's
you,
history,
Ease.
being able to play
I
best of
definitely
sevens
got
in every
you.
series. But who is it going to be? Cloud9 or Envy? It is a tough one to call.
Shit, I might just do it. If nobody else does it, I might just do it myself. I'm not gonna lie. Because I love doing that shit at Christmas.
Map records for both these teams in game one sit at 0-2.
Yo,
Cloud9
what we
the
could
winner of
do,
game ones.
what we could
Seeing
do
success more
is
often than not.
we don't stream it, but we'll like we'll watch party it in the Discord, and I'll just stream myself like full cam or myself like playing a game, and then we just have like anybody who wants to watch with us just jay up in the Discord type shit. Just have it like open join night in the stream. That could be fire, right?
FaZe died at top 12 for TSM to then only get to top 8, and I say only because to take out FaZe and then achieve top 8,
We
you
could do
would
movie
expect
night
something a little
on
bit
stream
more.
that way.
But Envy were able to swipe them aside, and that's why they find themselves here competing for top 4.
And it must have been a
Oh my
scary
God.
task for Envy off the back of TSM playing so well, taking down FaZe Clan. They must have been gulping pretty loud when they seen exactly
We
what
might
way
have to
TSM
workshop
were
that
playing,
when
but
I get
they
home.
dealt with the task at hand. And now
Bro,
Cloud9
Christmas
find
Potterthon on the
themselves
channel
in Envy's
while
way, in Envy's
replaying
crosshairs,
Hogwarts Legacy.
after themselves going to Game 5 with Optic Gaming. There
You
have
can
been
free
upsets
Jay up
here,
and
there, and
watching the
everywhere
Discord
at the Halo
vibes.
World Championships. And
Ah.
these might not be done just yet.
I'm cooking right now.
Not able to connect with the sniper rifle. He is leading the team in terms of power weapon kills. Collect just seems to be finding those power weapons time and time again to help his team progress forward.
All right, but
a
sorry,
little
let's
bit.
lock in on the Halo. My bad, my bad.
Cloud9 are the ones who
We'll talk about that shit later.
Here at the moment, Envy now starting to creep back into this hill, but with so much of it going in favor
It's a
of
good idea though,
Cloud9,
Chad. That's a
can
good
Envy
idea.
hold? Because realistically, one break here and C9 will be 1-0 up.
Jackson positioned out
Yeah,
towards
Chad,
the
who y'all
hill
got in this match?
on ice. And it's slippy out there.
It's probably been about that long for me since I've touched Legacy as well.
The precision is there to help Jackson stay alive. And all of a sudden, it's Envy now who just turned.
I really liked that
favorites
game,
here on this
though.
hill.
I thought it was really good. You played all of it on stream, and I very much enjoyed it.
Cloud9, they step back inside
We're pulling
that
for
hill.
C9? Are we pulling for C9 in this match, yo?
Now just progress enough to find themselves going 1-0 up.
I think I might just want a banger series here.
Both pretty weak at the moment on this map in mode. Both 0
What
and
do
2.
you mean,
Neither one has
Ease?
been able to find a victory, but someone has to turn that 0 into a 1.
Oh, it'll definitely play better on the Series
Able
S.
to go off the form that they found so far in this tournament. It could look good for them because the series layout.
That's what happens when you get knocked into Loser's house. That's how it goes.
The better it gets for Envy. So Cloud9
You get knocked into Losers, you get the gauntlet.
That momentum.
We speak about confidence, just something to settle the nerves.
Also, sorry,
Is
the
that
overlay is
first
blocking
goal
the
exactly what
stream.
Cloud9 needed just to do that?
Here, I'll turn the overlay off for a minute.
The Vusi can step forward once more. Goes face to face, eye to eye with Jackson. Both players trying to use
Yeah, I was gonna say,
a little bit of geometry to stay alive.
C9 definitely looked a little put out after that last series. We got to see if they can shake it off and clutch up in this game. They are up 1-0.
It's a 1v1 on the map now. Boobadooboo up against Piggy. Piggy backs away, prioritizing staying
I like
alive.
that, Skika. So we're kind of split 50-50 in the chat. I like that.
Teammate support, and now he starts to push in. Can't afford to allow Cloud9 to get set up like they did before, where they were able to eat away at so much of the time. You want to keep this as scrappy as possible here on Lattice. If you take too long, you just give away such an opportunity to the other team to raise that time up in their favor. Cloud9 now just forcing Envy back, and I like this.
Hey,
Just
yo.
step up a little bit if you're C9. Start to push those spawns. Don't allow them to get too close to you.
It's all about pushing that line of engagement. So when Envy break your lines, they have a little bit more distance to cover to get inside that hill. You have more time on the clock. A difficult kill for Sab. He locks in the kill spree. He eventually gets shut down though. So Envy do break the setup. Envy do break the hold. And not a lot of time on the board for Cloud9, so Envy can get themselves right back into things.
Descendant does lead Envy with a 1.14 KD so far this tournament, 18 power weapon kills as well. He's been
yay.
that sniper rifle. However, it doesn't really go too well for him with the bandit.
House, it was him,
Envy with 3 down.
Uzi, Zuzi, and Lil Gators.
Again, Envy find themselves on
But
the
after he got banned, they had to play with their coach. And I think they got top 16 this weekend.
Third time's the charm.
Unfortunately.
3 strikes and you're out. Collect didn't need it, but what a tournament Collect has happened for so long.
Why did he get banned? Apparently,
being called an online
he got into like a physical altercation in the venue and like slapped somebody, so he got banned.
I mean, Cloud9 must be thinking, you know, we have a genuine opportunity, not just at top 4, but top 3, if not further, with how we've just played as well in that previous series. We had it in the palm of our hands, but sometimes, you know, you see experience shining through on the other side, and especially with Renegade plays like that, it is so difficult to try and topple Optic Gaming, but Collect, yeah, his story's incredible. Bubu as well.
Successfully rage baited is crazy.
Bubu on Splice back in Halo 5.
But basically,
forever ago when he was winning championships, but to see him
basically
back in the forefront of this team, potentially a chance to get into the top 4, if not the top 3. But Envy have put one back on the board now.
All right, 2-1. Envy gets one.
Just checking on these spawns because 4 were dead for Cloud9, and it just allows now Piggy to cheat some time here.
Steps in for just a moment, trying to get information for his team. This is the communications. Was looking for that player, but Bubu just changed the angle and took a different line of sight. 3 dead now for Envy, so that hole wasn't strong enough. Cloud9 pretty easily break it. Quantum Translocator is going to spawn up, as is the sniper rifle.
Yeah, bad timing to lose that battle because not only do they get control of this hill, but also rewarded with a sniper, and now Bubu in a position where he can...
I don't know calls for this shit neither.
You need to hit at least body shots here. You don't want to allow them to get
hey,
too
yo.
close, because even though the sniper rifle's deadly close, you don't want to risk it, but Bubu says, screw it. I'm more than confident with it at shotgun range.
Oh, I'm on ranked when we get back home, by the way.
Well, that's just a slight squeal.
Fucking Monday night or Tuesday or whatever day I'm home.
He will go again.
We're grinding. You hear me? I need y'all on. We're 4 stacking. You hear me, Chad? I need everybody to get on. Everybody get your placements done.
Taken care of. 4 dead.
We're grinding. I gotta get max rank.
Opportunity for Envy. How is their hold this time?
Enemy team took the hill.
And I need me my 4-stack cheese.
He's watching some of the dangerous angles in the moment. It's whether Cloud9 want to go for something a little bit more unexpected. They are pushing from a few sporadic positions at the moment, trying to hit from all fronts. And Envy
whoa, what the hell?
Bay, but they also struggled to keep tabs on precision, so he was able to land a shot for free, and Jackson's able to convert on the flip side.
Jackson drops the elbow, keeps going. Game slows down for a moment, does try and get inside the hill, shots are ringing out across the map, collects out the no shields. Killing spree now for Jackson. He lines up with Vusi, grenade bounces off the wall, and Vusi throws one back, enough damage is done to keep him 1 shot. So players trade out unofficially.
Really? You're not a PvP guy when it comes to
Descendant are there now.
As in, like, you don't play, like, multiplayer at all that much? Like, you're more of, like, a campaign firefight guy?
Sab shields go down. Jackson and Precision combine to get a couple of kills.
Or, like, you just play, like, casual multiplayer?
Envy right now, Descendant hitting
I did. I
shots,
said
4
get
dead
your
now.
placements done.
Yeah, all tied up. That is a fantastic kill from Envy, where they've really
And Envy ties it up 2-2.
Pace and frustrate Cloud9.
Game 1,
in
folks.
certain areas. Now Cloud9 going to be slightly on the back foot here, because off spawn they were at a disadvantage here, because Envy were able to rotate accordingly. And Descendant gets 2, tries to look for 3. Will find the 3rd. It's a little late for a triple, but it doesn't matter. The fact is Cloud9 are 3 dead. Envy continue to score here.
Envy just starting to roar into life. It is the World Championships. Many players from many teams. This could be their greatest showing. The expectation is there. The 2 of the heavy hitters in their top 4 already eliminated. So much opportunity here. If only you can reach out and grab it. We spoke about C9 against Optic Gaming and how it was in there in the palms. But
interesting. You're like a firefight guy.
Slipping through their fingers. They have to ensure they do not let Envy get
You
the
just
better
like
of them
watching
here.
the
How
tournaments and
important
stuff?
game one is.
And if you had asked either of these teams before
It's
this
just not really your
tournament
thing to
started,
play.
you know, how would you feel about top 4? I'm sure they would have been chomping at the bit to find themselves in this position where they are competing against each other.
That's interesting.
for
I
that
like
spot.
mainly watching tournaments for the Twitch drops. Word. I like hearing everybody's
That
reasons
phase.
for watching the stuff.
And whilst they,
'Cause I like how Halo is such a diverse game like that.
At
Like,
this point, you wouldn't have been expecting this matchup. You've got to play what's in front of you.
that's cool. Well, I appreciate that you're hanging out with us watching the tournaments.
Envy looked like they were dead cert to go 3-2 up here. They were in
I hope
some
you've had a good time, even if you're not like
control, and they look like they will just be able to
you're not like a
convert, and
PvP
actually
guy.
Descendant has done very
Because
well
I'm
there,
mostly like a
sneaking
competitive
behind.
guy,
I think
but like
Cloud9
I grew
off
up
guard when they were taking
playing the
the fight out of these
campaigns,
dice.
playing BTB, reading the books. Like I had the action figures. Like, so I kind of like all aspects of Halo. Like I'm mainly like kind of a competitive 4v4 guy, but like I enjoy BTB, I enjoy social, I enjoy Firefight, I enjoy campaign, I enjoy the old games, I enjoy the Halo Wars games.
Just to keep his teammates safe.
I just like anything Halo, man.
He cuts the shields
Ugh.
up, gets the second lines up, collect wisely, backs away.
And now Envy can, of course, try and play this one a little bit slower now. They just need to get Cloud9 out of the
You
hill, and they
goons
could
to the
play
end
time
of
if they would
Contact
like
Harvest?
to.
I'm
Not an easy
sorry.
thing to do, though. But that may be the
Envy
play
up
rule that is
3-2,
decided by
playing
Envy.
time with 50 seconds on the
now
clock.
remaining for Cloud9 to try and push through and break. They're going to start to get a little bit desperate. Start to send bodies, hoping they can maybe win one of those 1v1s. And they want 3 of them. In fact, Envy find themselves 3 dead. Cloud9 now pushing in. And Collect
Oh, I
does
read it.
find a
It's been
sniper
years
rifle.
since I read it though.
It's always a danger when you gamble. You play the time gambit. Sometimes dealing that hand can come back to bite you. Are we about
Oh, he
to see
definitely
that
is
for
Kika.
Envy? Have they opened the
Trying to
door
do
just
competitive
enough
in
for
Season
Cloud9 to
3.
walk on in?
Highest rank I
We've
got
seen
was
it
Silver
time
1.
and time again in this situation.
Halo 1, or
These
not Halo
lights,
1.
they will not shine
Halo
brighter
in general
for some of
is
these
just a very
teams.
difficult game to be good at,
At the Halo World Championship,
but
where the pressure
it's
is
probably
packed
the
to
most
its utmost.
rewarding game to be good at.
It's about how do you deal with those pressures.
The ones that I've played.
How does your gameplay differ than it would online? Huge kills going down. Jackson desperately trying to stay alive.
Oh,
trying to make
this
himself a
brother's
difficult
bobbing and
kill.
weaving in real life.
But he will fall. And Cloud9 are in the hill once again.
Cloud9's in the hill.
This is a huge opportunity for Cloud9.
Currently reading The
to
Flood. I like that one.
trench, and they are watching it heavily at the moment. Bubu's got tabs on Piggy as well.
One
They
of the
should
favorites
be
of mine.
a point, realistically,
I like
with the
Fall of
angles they
Reach,
got covered.
obviously, and Contact Harvest and all that
Time
stuff.
ticks down.
I like The Flood.
And Cloud9 do tie us up. 3-3
Ghost of
now.
Onyx is one of my favorites, though.
Back to all square. Next cap wins.
I love that book.
We're going to overtime.
Piggy, by the way, 7 and 22, but with 19 assists. Getting involved in a lot of gunfights at the moment, but not necessarily converting them
Also,
into
Cloud9 ties it up. Next hill wins. He caught a frag with his mouth and threw one right back.
Change everything here for Envy to send yourself 1-0 up in this series. There's the overtime you were speaking of. Envy have the advantage at the moment in that hill, but they've lost members, they've lost numbers. It's 2 versus 2 on the map.
The herd has been thinned out.
Cloud9 should break.
There won't be one against Ascendant. Has shield advantage, but for precision across map, putting down damage. The Quantum Translocator will force Bubudubu to reposition. He has the option to go back into dodge if he so chooses. But it's a precarious position to be in. Trying to play this one patiently. Both teams hesitant to step inside the hill until they have the pieces in place to really make the opposition pay.
Oh my
goes down
God.
with elbow to the spine.
3 dead for
Piggy's
Envy.
behind enemy lines. Gets 2. Trying to stay alive here. Down to no shield. Sab will drop down. Piggy evades for now. Delaying just enough. Hoping for his teammates to spawn back up again.
And I said he can make big plays, and just by stalling out there, it allows the spawners now to push in and continue Envy scoring as they slowly trickle towards this ball.
Oh yeah,
That's a
well you
lot
should
of
if you
damage
want.
from nades. Great positioning from Sab as well to convert said damage. It now means Envy 4 dead, Cloud9 control the hill, and Envy
Ain't
off
nothing
spawn
wrong with
need a
supporting
plan
the
of action
teams
here
and
because there's
supporting
also a
the scene.
sniper rifle in the hands of Bubu.
Especially now.
Big game moment here. Game in the hands of
This is a huge hold for C9 right here.
He's been spotted out. That first shot didn't find a
This
home.
could
So
decide
much
the
pressure
game.
applied by just landing the body shot.
Big
The
damage.
assist comes
2
through.
dead for
Precision
Envy.
and Jackson are going to try and close the distance here. They're a long, long way away. And the GPS is telling them to go the long way. Trying to close the gap.
Oh my
now.
God.
Jackson down to no shields, as is Bubu. There's so much help here for Cloud9. And Sam
Oh my
gets
God.
1, and 1's good enough. It's a
2 dead for Envy.
2v2 on the map now. Piggy
3 dead for Envy. 4 dead for Envy. That should be game.
And Cloud9 will hold on.
Cloud9 go up 1-0.
Will open up the series.
Oh my God.
And we almost see the signature stand up and roar from Bubu as well as they start to think, yes, this is possible. They are now 6-0 in map ones in this tournament. There's just something about the hot start from Cloud9 right now, but can they convert it? Something they could not do against Optic Gaming. But they do go into a Slayer Origin, which has been one of their best maps and modes so far. And the expectation would have been, when you look at that series layout, they win it. Of course, we've seen that the expectations are not always the way things have been going so far this tournament. For Cloud9, that will certainly be a relief, especially how close that one was. I mean, Envy, when they had that advantage, they started to play time a little bit, but Cloud9, they dig deep. They found something different there. And they did get very aggressive. They started to throw bodies at Envy, and there's always a risk when you're doing that, that if it's uncoordinated, you won't find success. They found a lot of 1v1s that went in their favor, and sometimes it just comes down to that, hitting your shots.
And it's difficult to even be critical of Envy, Dan, because at that present moment, they made the right decision. The issue that we do have is they didn't win those fights. They didn't win the pivotal 1v1s when, particularly Cloud9, we're getting desperate and we're throwing bodies on the line.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't think either team played that particularly well. It's clearly a struggle for both teams, and it was always going to be a very scrappy game. And that's
I mean,
why it was
that's
so
not that surprising, I
important
guess.
for one of these teams to get the edge over the other.
I'm older
That was
than a
the
lot of
biggest
these
question
guns.
mark on this series layout of who takes this one. Yes, Cloud9 statistically had been winning map ones, but they hadn't had King Neil Lattice as their map one so far.
That's why I'm
They will
pissed
be delighted
that it
now
takes
to
so
have the
long
lead, going into one of their best
between
Slayers
Halo
of Slayer
games
Origin, which
coming
should,
out.
in theory,
Is
be
'cause,
the
bro,
one for a huge advantage going into map
I'm
two
supposed to be the young kid on the team.
That both teams are having now after that first map.
And now
Both
I gotta
teams,
be a
of
vet
course,
for the
were
new
0-2,
kid
and
coming
Cloud9
in.
might be talking to each other. That's our worst map. Envy might be
Yo, what's up,
saying,
Noisy
"Don't worry
boy?"
about it, boys. That's our worst map. Both
Come on,
0-2,
bro.
and they're looking at the Slayer woes. Both teams 3 and 4, and with very different tournaments up till this point. Cloud9 and Envy, this one, it's as close as the stats do suggest.
It is in terms of actual Slayers at this tournament. They've both had their ups and downs, but I think that when you get to this point in the tournament, you think about, yes, we know the maps that we are good at. We know the maps we've had success at. We've already seen teams fall.
Oh, it's all good,
on
Noisy
their
boy.
best maps and modes. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing.
I don't know,
certain
but
in
they
this
not
sport.
playing in the major leagues
You
like
wanna
me.
make sure
You
you're
know?
locked in, and if you
You know what I'm
go to a game
saying?
and there's the expectation
My
of,
fault.
this is our best map. Well, of course we're going to win this one. There is
I
two
personally,
minds
Noisy
about
Boy,
it.
am
Yes, you
excited.
want confidence, but you
Because the way
can't
I look
go
at
into
it-
just expecting to win, because sometimes you will just be a little
If
bit
you're asking me
lax.
what I
And you
either
just allow
want,
everyone on the other team to just start sneaking in.
You
and then
like that
suddenly
one?
When you start losing it, you think, okay, well, why aren't
If
we
the
winning our
question
best
is-
map? And that's when your head starts to drop. Again, it comes back to those mentals.
Sorry, excuse
At
me.
the series layout, the stats on your screen in blue and blue.
I thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, we're good.
4-0 Origin Slayer versus 1-3.
I did. We were watching that actually in the venue yesterday. Ease.
These first two
But
did favor
anyway,
Cloud9,
if the
but as
question
waters
is,
got a little
would
bit
I rather
deeper,
have the
that's
CE
when
campaign
Envy started
remake
growing confidence, but they have
or
to get
nothing
there.
for 2
Look at the
years?
two Slayers
And in
this
the next
series
game,
now. Aquarius
I would
Slayer
absolutely rather
very
have the
much
CE
benefit
campaign
Envy,
remake.
and Origin Slayer
I'm
very
glad that
much
it's more
benefit
Halo
from
stuff.
Cloud9. So that's
It'll
why
be
we're
fun to
saying
try
start of
out.
the series, Cloud9
I
had
personally
something Envy can't
like the
draw it out.
campaigns, and I think
Get
Halo
that
1 and 2 are probably my two
Suddenly
favorite
they become the
campaigns, so like
favorites.
I'll be happy to play
Statistically,
as
and
somebody who
certainly their
does
minds
not
as well,
fuck with
because as I said,
CE
you'll be
Anniversary.
confident going into a game,
I will
because
be
as long as
super
you
happy to play
rely on it and expect to be getting that
a
victory.
new version of CE, as well as they're gonna have like prequel missions that take place like before Halo 1. Bro, I'm lit. I'm excited. I understand why people are maybe disappointed or not excited because it's not like a mainline Halo game and there's no like multiplayer component. However, I personally am excited.
Of this series entirely.
I think it'll be a good way to bring PlayStation people
On
in.
the side of Envy,
It'll be a good way for new players to kind of re-experience the first game.
he just is a damage dealer. And then on the flip side, we've got Bubu.
Hopefully it'll bring in a lot of new Halo fans, and then whenever the next game comes out, hopefully it'll be fire.
Playing 5 times.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that Bubu, there's just something different about Bubu at these World Championships. This is the kind of Bubu Dubu I remember back from Halo 5. You can see the passion when they win every single map. It's not just waiting to win the series, it is map, it is mode, it is letting the other team know every single time to take them down.
It would almost seem idiotic to tell you that this tournament means so much to X player because it means so much to all of them. But for Boo,
Yes, Noisy Boy,
after
same.
much disappointment in Halo Infinite, to be one series away from a championship Sunday. And how his uptick in form has meant that Cloud9, this team that he found, has really done the world of justice to his playstyle. Up by 3 kills now in the early innings.
Yo, what's up, Tripticon?
Sab's coming with the boombox over his
In the
shoulder,
early
and
innings.
he's got one more tune to play.
Is there another World Series game tonight? I don't know what that was. Yeah, is there another game tonight?
All the other teams. Players like Bubudubu probably sat there like, hey, why's no one asking me? Or maybe they did, but he trusted these individuals, and it has paid off now here at the Halo World Championship. Certainly to this
Oh
point.
yeah,
As I say that, though,
obviously I would always recommend like the original.
Piggy has the sniper
But
rifle.
if your options are between that shit they announced yesterday and CE Anniversary, I'm picking that shit they announced yesterday every time. CE Anniversary is dog. But that's my point. Every time I play CE, I just play the original, and I just play with the original.
He'll hit some shots.
And so if people want to remaster, I think it's better that they play this new thing.
A 4-kill game.
Oh, the World Series is going on right now.
It's yet to fire his weapon.
No shit.
Finally close distance. Give collect.
Thank you, man. Ugh.
Good fist to the face.
And he's
Double kill.
yelling.
Shot does find a home onto Abusi. And they need to shut this player down because Piggy's starting to get up ahead of Steve.
Thank you, Pandas. Piggy is screaming.
It's a big lead for Envy. That was the expectation when you saw 4 go down for Cloud9 and
Do I sound very clear? Somebody fucked with the audio over here. I don't know who it was, but it wasn't me.
Cloud9 to nade him out and make sure he's not going to be in a position to stop that push so they can take control of.
I wish I had audio like this, bro. I gotta upgrade my setup and shit. I gotta get me some money so I can upgrade my shit, bro. I'd be at home peeking with the Astro mic.
Or just getting a melee somehow converts against Boogle.
Why is my Discord not in streamer mode? Shut up.
Envy inviting the pressure on, and Cloud9 are obliged. The issue is, Envy are coming out the better of the trades. Another double kill now for Descendant. He's really had this
Vibes though? Hell yeah. Wait, you talking about the Astro mic? I do think the Astro mic is vibes. I fuck with it.
Jackson and Abusi go down. Piggy.
That's what I'm saying. It feels kind of cozy, does it not?
He's clearing his angle. T goes down.
But I do need to upgrade my shit at some point. I at least need to have a nicer one just to have, like, maybe for like videos or podcast sake. But maybe when I stream, I just keep the Astro mic.
Doesn't connect with the rocket.
Yikes!
Abusi will convert the kill instead, but I think there's still one rocket left potentially. Yeah,
I did see that ease. That shit was nuts.
Will take Collect down to
Wow,
one shield,
he got
but
stuck.
Unable to get the kill. Brilliant grenades from Collect.
Collect recognized the chase was
This
going
tournament
to
is
go.
unbelievable.
Throwing the grenade down as a deterrent. And it lands right on the foot. Secures
Yeah,
the
right,
kill.
Pandas?
Piggy's in that
Clear up
position
your
again.
sound
Snipe rifle in
with
his
Razer
hands.
Audio.
We've seen this situation play out before. Is
Try
he
out
gonna
the
have better
new
fortune?
Wave XLR mic.
He would have liked with it this time. Connects with the body of
Official
Bubu.
sponsor of the
Takes
Halo
advantage
World
and secures the
Championship.
kill. Kills are happening elsewhere again. That's
Nobody
something
clipped that.
we're seeing from Envy.
That wasn't an
He's
actual
on
ad read.
screens,
I don't
but
know if any.
elsewhere, His teammates are getting the kills, they're getting the picks, and they're finding
Nobody
the
clipped that.
openings.
This is a good response from Piggy as well, because even though
Somebody from one of those
we saw what he
companies
was
finna
doing
watch
in
that and be
previous
like,
games,
"What the
statistically,
fuck?
still
He just said
low on kill
gibberish."
side. Sometimes that can deflate you a little bit, but to bounce back in this way, just to say to the rest of your teammates, like, you know, I am locked.
That
I am
didn't
doing my
mean
shot,
anything.
You can trust me. Is very important for mentality as well.
Hey, if I had to do serious ad reads though, I'd be godlike at it. That's all I'm
No
saying.
kills, very, very high assists this time. 2 assists, but 9 kills.
Do we fucking? Is he being serious? Is he fucking with us? Do we sue this guy?
Letting your teammates shine. Fortunately, finds himself down.
That was
by one
clean, that
game
was
in the series,
clean.
but still
I
time
like that.
to change that. And as a matter of fact, things are going very well here in the Slayer. Don't forget that heavily favored Cloud9. Spoke about, we almost challenged the Envy to change the outcome, and they're doing so here.
Oh
and now.
my god.
I mean, Cloud9 just haven't been able to get hold of that sniper rifle, have they? They haven't had that position where they have snipe and then they invite the pressure, and now it's 4 dead again for Cloud9. It's an 11-kill lead for Envy. Is the writing
Yo,
on
you
the
got a
wall
crazy
here
looking
for
DMR. What is that, bro?
Series.
Only 7 more kills required, and Envy certainly looking confident, flying around this map as a unit.
Bro, SSG got fucking smoked. FaZe got fucking smoked.
Collect is going to be on his own temporarily, but spawners do happen, but doesn't
FaZe
matter.
should have smoked Shopify and then got fucking
Perfectly, and
smoked.
now they only need 6.
You use that DMR with that emblem and that camo though? I just thought it looked interesting because it was that model with the Shopify skin with the Envy logo.
But is it too little, too late? I'd like to think this guarantees at least 2 kills if it finds.
I don't hate the model though.
But so much work to do here. Have they given themselves just too much work?
And with Sniper coming up as well, there is definitely a chance to snowball here for Cloud9. If they can get an all 4 dead, take control of the map, get Sniper Rifle, maybe, just maybe, they can start to crawl their way back into this one. Even though it's going to have to be crawling through.
Boo the only one in the lobby that doesn't have the matching emblems, bro. It's always one that's got to be different.
Now you need to convert. Now you need to work together to not only secure Sniper, but also get the kills. Piggy does secure 1, though. That's fair.
46-39.
And Collect's got the Sniper Rifle. So on the balance of things, that was a pretty good outcome for Cloud9 in terms of kills traded out. They've lost 1, but they gained 4. Do that a couple of more times, and all of a sudden the complexion of this game changes drastically. Only a 6-kill game now.
Oh!
And Collect finds the face.
Wait a
Jackson.
second.
Lines up
What?
Precision, just whiffs on
Oh!
second, but hits Piggy.
Wait!
And Precision recharges
Ooh, and Snipe falls off the map. 47-42. Snipe is off the map. 47-44. What is going on?
And the massive lead that Envy had has suddenly been scraped away from them. And they're on the back foot. Envy are backing off. They are retreating. They are stuck in a corner. Descendant is an important player here. He seems to have the angles, but it looks like he's going to retreat as well. Cloud9 have tabs on all of them.
What the hell is going on?
C9 laying siege then to the
If he hit that third shot, bro, oh my god.
In full retreat. This opening pick's going to be massively
Bro, he's
important.
just getting de-scoped.
And you can see both teams poking and prodding, trying to find those openings. Pings going down.
Boo Boo gets one. 47-45, 48-46. 48-47. What is going on?
Booty needs to be careful though. Has been spied out.
49-47. 49-48.
And he's so
Get out of here.
help, and he's screaming for it.
He gets away from
Run!
Descendant continues to keep putting damage down. His shields just will not come back.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
They challenge for snipe side. Collector's forced to back away.
Everybody's one shot. Oh my god, Envy wins game 2.
Gets the kill.
Holy
This series is all
shit.
tied up.
An unbelievable effort from Cloud9 to try
We've got a 1-1 series. Oh my god, what is going on?
And the significant lead that Envy were able to secure early
Wow.
Sniper Rifle control was just enough to allow them to crawl across that finish line.
Wow, bro.
It'll be a frustrating one for Cloud9 though, because that
Same,
would be
actually.
considered a must-win in my book.
No, this event is nuts,
How well
bro.
they've been playing that map in
These
both
motherfuckers
before.
are leaving it all out on the line.
But as we've already found out in this tournament, anything
It's the last
can happen
event,
in
bro.
Halo Infinite, and even when you think you're at your very best, someone can just steal one of those maps away from you. I mean, we're all tied up going into map number 3.
Cloud9 opted to stay on the stage. So close to bringing that one back. Envy deciding to take a break, limping off stage, limping to victory almost. They left the door ajar. Cloud9 were almost, they were so close to kicking it in. But they hold on to that lead, they hold on to victory, and they tie up this series. But what a game it was. What a series we have on our hands, Dan.
And you talk about fine margins, so I just want to rewind and think about Collect with that Sniper Rifle. Inches away from hitting a triple, they probably win the game if he gets it. Because he stays alive, they have control of their Sniper Rifle, and suddenly that's one extra kill that hasn't gone the way of Envy as well. And of course, the expectation should not be that Collect has to do that, but when you find yourself in that situation where you are down by that much, someone has to do something special, and he was so close to doing it. But in those final moments, you could see there was just so much damage, the great angles that Envy were taking to be able to kind of fire from 2 different areas, meant that we saw 2 members of Cloud9 just struggling in a corner, hoping. They were both looking for help from each other, and they both went, ah, crap.
Live fire ball coming up next, y'all.
Let's start thinking about oddball live fire.
Both players crouching down, tucking their heads between their knees and hoping the gods would answer their prayers, and they did not. The kill came the way. And you spoke about that moment with Collector, the Snipe Rifle, on the snipe side, Dan. And maybe we should be highlighting how important, how brave it was for, I believe it was Descendant or Precision, to make that decision. After Collector hit those 2 shots, you could easily back away and say he's on a heater, but he challenged, he slid forward, and he got that kill for his team.
but also at the start of the game, how well Piggy controlled the sniper rifle, not even having to hit shot after shot, but just staying far enough away, not allowing that sniper rifle to get into the hands of Cloud9 on several occasions meant that MB were able to just stay far enough away that a comeback was going to be difficult. Maybe a little bit too close for their liking, but alas, they got the victory, and that is all that matters. Now, there is a bigger picture here in the elimination bracket. We also have another game going on. Luminon Gaming.
Hey, yo, I didn't even know that was going on.
Complexity. Can
Wait,
the
I'm tweaking,
Europeans
son.
break back into the top 4 for the first time in what feels like quite a while?
I'm tweaking, Slime. Let's peep that.
Renegade over this season and for a while now, and I love to see that.
Yeah, Woodham, I think, came into Halo as a blank slate, ready to be molded.
What's good? What you doing?
A game that
I'm streaming.
More difficult than this game.
Yeah, yeah.
We saw the ceilings he reached on that. Now, just had to be
Trying to raise some money for charity, you know what it is.
There was a time where Splitgate had like a little tournament or whatever. He went there, won a whole bunch of tournaments, and then came back.
He won like 2.
Built to tackle every terrain.
What?
Lease
The split screen ad.
Subaru Crosstrek for only $217 a month.
No.
Oh, goodness me.
Okay, we're back.
The talent on these gentlemen, and got to give a shout out
Yes, sir.
to all of them, all the pro players. Glory gets another double here for just putting on a show for us all these years. It has been
Some
a
losers
pleasure
bracket
and,
matches going on
a
right
blessing to
now.
be able to cast these tournaments.
100%. Glory was on fire
What
with
the-
PS7 in the last game. Now,
What you about to get up to?
with the camo shock rifle combination, finds the quickscope headshot on a crossing player. And what are Complexity trying to do here? I guess their call is to go C, but crossing from A
Hell
to
yeah.
C feels a little bit risky.
Yeah, they took a lot of damage. Yeah. Glory came in to clean it up. Now, so they didn't get C, so I guess that's good. But I feel like a lot of resources spent.
A little over an hour, almost
you're not
90
gonna
minutes.
score with just C. So.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I'd love to pick Ryanu's brain on that play call there because maybe they're.
I appreciate you saying what's up. I hope y'all have a dope rest of y'all's day.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Kind of taking over.
Yes, he is. See if he can make sure King Nick doesn't stay alive here, and Sniper's going to do just that. Some great cross-map shots out of Glory. Drops the battle rifle.
That is an
Two
absolutely
shots to
insane
the
shock model. What the hell?
What do you think about this shock rifle skin?
I don't like it.
Model?
He said I don't like it.
Like a grapple hook or something?
Yeah,
like,
it looks, yeah.
Like Iron Man's, like, wrist grapple?
Something, yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's very weird.
I'm not
Yeah, what happened to Men 7 All, man?
Makes me feel like it's a different gun.
Yes, yes.
Men 7 All was my goat.
Double cap here for Complexity. It's going to be some shots into King Nick.
Holy
as the
insta.
explode comes in. It's going to barely miss. Wuchum still going to be applying the damage. Stays alive. Still only half shields. And again, got to point out, you go watch this very first tournament and then go, sit and watch his positioning now. The positioning is so much better. It's insane.
Yeah, right there he was anticipating a grenade coming through. That's why he tried to quickly reposition behind a different battery. Ultimately falls, but his teammate's able to finish capturing it B. Now it's Complexity making an attempt to rotate to A. They've been pushed backwards. All 4 members of both teams alive as this camo is coming up. And which team's going to win this fight to earn?
SLG preparing. Complexity in the prime position for it. They've got players on A. They had a player on C. SLG takes out one of the parts of the puzzle, and wow, that is just talk about it.
I mean, that was just perfect prioritization there. Also, SLG trusting that Wuchum will follow up on his play. They take down the camo, and another player as well.
That does look like a Destiny gun.
And deny that resource to Complexity.
Oh my God, they're
Two
moving as
cap
a
here from
unit.
Luminon.
This is the
Still
Ryan special right here.
Ryan trying to make
Damn, bro. You heard how loud that smack
Did you
was?
see that nade on the floor?
They punched each other, and that shit went supersonic, bro.
Yeah, I think right when you...
That was like Iron Man
plasma that
punching
fell on the
Cap
floor,
Shield.
And Ryan was standing out. I was like, wait, Ryan, if there's a plat... No, it wasn't there. I'm seeing things. Could be crazy.
Go to bed, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, did he stick him? Oh.
Our favorite mouse and keyboard caster.
Someone please clip that so I know I'm not
Triple
crazy.
cap cheese for Luminon.
Please. I will think about that the rest of the day. Oh, God, this... I mean, I love this, right? The V-cap goes in. Complexity starting to crawl their way back. And Carbine in the hands of SLG. I'm curious, like, you know, that's something I'd like to pick his brain about. Maybe pick your brain to Carbine. Now, obviously, it's a very, the you know, fast rate. It's got similar kill time, but maybe it's
Brother Wootum got 1 kill.
Out of scope that makes it beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, if you play with vibration on your controller, which some of these guys do, it's gonna rumble your whole existence. Plus, it's got a good long-range shot. It's very accurate at distance. I think a little bit more. It's easier to be precise at distance compared to the Bandit.
Yeah.
It's also just kind of jarring to get shot by. I don't know why. Like, it's a loud sound. It's very rapid fire, like you said, and very effective at range.
All snipe drone. He's going to be effective at mid-range to push Cherish back and immediately goes for the pipes. I like this prioritization, right? Get inside that pipe control. Make sure to have it. Wait for a kill, maybe. Right now, they don't have numbers. It's going to be SLG and Wootum that fall, so not going to drop inside of B. Instead, he'll have a teammate in B, and he'll decide to go back towards A to defend.
I really like this. I mean, when you have AB and your teammate that was A dies, you need to fill the gap that they left behind. So that I tell people it's like you have a boat, right? You don't want any holes in your boat because then the water's going to flow through. So the water starts to flow through at A, and they immediately go to plug the hole so that they can maintain their control. So, very well executed by Luminon. I will say Complexity's done a good job to make themselves competitive.
Triple cap cheese again for Luminon.
This looks like a lot more scoring is in the cards for Luminon.
You see on one end, you have 2 players on each team that are performing really well. Obviously, SLG and Sniper on the side of Luminon.
Yeah, I played Marvel Rivals for like 2 weeks
after. Really solid performance here, keeping up that pressure. 170 to 54. You look
and
at
I
the
only
slides,
played as Winter Soldier.
Right?
And I do not think I was very good.
I feel like King Nick is such an important part of Complexity's Slayer potential.
Yeah.
Like, he's so frequently the top Slayer for this squad, so when he's being shut down over and over again, like, that's a problem for Complexity. They're simply just getting out firepowered right now.
Oh, he tries
Whoa,
to
we're trying to shoot frag nades.
Cherish, heads up play. He's going to lose the fight because of it, though. Just barely missed that nade, and Glory, 2 kills once again.
This guy is disgusting at the video game, man. He's no fear. Hard Charles Gandhi hopping like it's 2006 and finds 2. I mean, at a massive moment as well.
On to Gandhi. I don't know if he's watching.
Shout out Scott Lucier.
Still a 2 cap in play. Lots of points being added here. This is getting more and more difficult for Complexity to come back from this. SLG not aware of the player on gold stairs. That's gonna be was it Ryan that gets through, and it's 4 dead.
4 dead. They did lose 2 players in the process, but the 2 players that were alive are in perfect positions to double cap A and B, force the trip cap. They allow the spawns to come out on the C side, and Luminon opts to just run past C and try to get into the rest of the map. I kind of like this, but now it's Mental who is kind of on a flank behind them.
Hey, Luminon trying to get B to prevent the profuse bleeding, but that's going to get reset immediately.
Whoa, what happened to that plasma? Oh, it got stuck in the ceiling.
They don't push.
What
now
the
it's
hell?
Gonna be the triple cap that's still locked in. All of that work that Luminon put in is being deleted right now.
Yeah, this lead is disappearing rapidly.
Okay, best player in Halo history, Ryan.
Have roared themselves back into
Triple cap cheese for Complexity.
Sniper with a
Yeah.
very important kill onto Ryan. King Nick was already dead. Wootum, he can find a kill or stay alive.
Oh my god. Oh my god, and he's out.
Gets out.
That's insane. The fact that he shouts that and then gets away is just nuts. He's going to go down at the end of the day, but maybe created enough timing here. It's a 2-on-2 on the map. Mental down to no shields. Wait, SLG cleans him up.
Good damage.
He's the last player alive.
Mental made himself such a difficult kill there. Lots of time for his squad. And look at this. Glory, perfect timing. Hops into B. SLG's getting his shields back. They have forced those players to back up. And Glory's got the shock rifle. Yes, Observer. We need to watch this man.
Yeah, we'll see what he can do here. 13 and 13 with 10 assists. Not too shabby. He's got the cross now. It's a locked-in double cap setup.
Now, you saw the way he's zooming in on top tower. It's because he knows the game plan in this situation from Complexity is to get some damage on the cross so that they can comfortably advance on top. But Glory is going Gondo right now.
This is a huge 2 kills, Eli. That's insane. That's so gets another one.
For the killing spree, this man is willing his team into the top 4.
My goodness, this is history being made potentially right now. I don't think it's being talked like this is history. This is an EU team making top 4 for the first time ever.
Well, without Legend.
Without Legend, I should say. Sorry.
They did get top 3 at Arlington 2023, I want to say.
Without Legend, okay. So it's a pretty big deal still because Legend is now like one of those players.
Yeah,
in the
he's
game.
literally top, arguably top 2 best player, top 5, 100%.
Yeah.
Tom with some beautiful shots. Gloria's there to clean it up. No, didn't necessarily have to have that one. And it does feel like, moving on, they want to close this out, but they do actually reset A. That's massive.
That's Nitro.
Nitro clutched up.
Well, Rhinoob's there. Rhinoob drops all the way to the bottom. What's this route? Rhinoob's going back towards C?
I think he's jumping up needles.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Maybe? No, he has to go, he must have been spotted.
It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was nuts, Eads.
41.
What the hell is that thing?
Glory again almost gets the kill on the Rhinoob.
Rena Glory is popping off.
My goodness.
Literally looks like Renegade on the map.
That should be it.
Huge clutch. Might have just won it. Moving on our top 4.
Oh my word. The smiles out of Wootum. I love that.
Luminon top 4.
SLG, all business. All business.
SLG's already thinking about tomorrow, man. That's how ice cold this guy is. He said, I don't care.
Yeah.
What's next?
Gosh, man. Top 4. Complexity Bow Wow, but we got to talk about them and give them their flowers. The best they've played.
I think that's
all
correct,
season long,
Pandas.
and they put it all on the line here.
Yeah, this was a team that kind of started the year with a lot of hype behind them. They were online crushers, doing really well in all the online cups. In scrims, they were also looking like a case for maybe even a top 4 team at one point in time early in the season. But then on LAN, it never really came to fruition, and then their results have been so shaky. But here, top 6, extremely respectable. I think they wanted more for sure, but it's a lot better than they have been.
Saw the emotion out of King
What's
Nick
up?
right there, right?
Sounds good.
Honestly, I feel like I don't see enough emotion.
Shout out to SJ.
It's good to see it, right? All these players work so hard for this moment, this moment right here at Worlds, and to get so far.
All right, let's go back to mainstream real quick. And then unfortunately, I believe we got to get out of here pretty soon.
Shields has control of the tower with the sniper rifle. Camouflage is up. But they
Probably have time to watch this map, and then we probably got to get out of here.
Vusi's going to look very uncomfortable in only a matter of moments.
But y'all will see me again real soon.
Piggy forces him to back away through cuts.
Yeah, deadass actually
Pandas. These games. You talk about small
that shit is going to be a 2-hour affair.
But if Vusi's the last man alive for his team and he gets cleared out.
Cloud9 seem to be having that kind of X-Factor moment, right? They've got these players that are pulling off these big things that are getting them back in, but Envy just seem a little bit more solidified in their approach, a little bit more comfortable with setting up. They don't need the flashy plays to get anything done at the moment. Their teamwork just seems to be that little bit further than
I can't say officially Smooth Criminal, but if you guys pay attention to the main Halo stream, it will become clear quite soon. No, it actually has nothing to do with the charity stream.
I think you're right.
There's not anybody behind me.
All season long, methodical Halo.
I just am involved in something else very soon.
Relying on players to hit the shots, to hit the world. Vusi 28 and 11. Sab 27 and 13. Hitting shots, doing damage, but not good enough to win the rounds. 3 dead once more for Cloud9.
And whilst Envy do have their moments, we have seen their players have that flashy play, those big triples that have been able to pull out the stops for them, but it's their target prioritization from this
And he yelling at
they
him.
are so in sync with what they want to be looking at, what they want to be taking down. You can tell the communication is good from this team with
Shut up, bees.
shutting down certain angles, and Cloud9 are feeling that right now.
Yeah,
Seems like any approach that Cloud9 go, there seems to be some sort of answer from Envy. But
as
now
soon
it's
as we're done
finally
here,
break. But just as they
I
do,
would lock into the
Precision is still
mainstream.
alive to be a nuisance, and again, it is the delay tactic, but this time he
That's
is
all
still
I'll say.
We often
What do you mean,
talk about
Pandas?
objective efficiency. Envy are 1 round up and 48 seconds clear at the moment. 3 of their 4 players currently sit negative on the scoreboard. That's what we talked about. Getting the kills is all well and good, but you've got to turn those kills into points on the board. Or it's
Oh
irrelevant.
no, I am not that close to main stage. I was just looking at his webcam. I could just see him yelling in the camera. No, main stage is actually on the opposite side of the venue, that way. I can see the community stage. The community stage with like all the panels and fun stuff going on this weekend, that is like right in front of me to my right.
To make up for it. It could be another 2 rounds in this mode for all we know.
So I can hear the crowd.
It's looking heavily in favor of Envy, but
Like if something big happens, I can hear the crowd, but ultimately main stage is like pretty far over there.
Leads for the last round and game. Envy, they get off to a lead, and then we see a late resurgence from Cloud9, but it's not enough to get the job done. And again, Envy have put themselves in the driving seat in this round. And they laid the challenge down to Cloud9. Come get some. Navusi, he finds Jackson on the big door. He's looking for more.
And you can only do it so many times. You can only knock on death's door a few times before finally you're going to be taken down and he's going to answer that call. Think back to game 1 on Latter's King of the Hill, where, you know, Envy had that lead. They were 3-2 up. They tried to
see,
play
Piggy was
offside.
just yelling at him.
Cloud9 come back into it, and they do pull off the upset. They win that game right from under Envy's nose, but then you can't do it again in game 2. And now in game 3, they're going to have to try and do something similar. It's great being able to bring these games back to be so close, but you've got to have a better start here. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself just needing to do too much.
We have seen a little bit of a resurgence from Cloud9 as Envy do pick up the ball. Let's have a little listen with Cloud9 and see how they're navigating things.
No way. I'm not oinking it then, bro.
You guys go for it, Kimbo. I'm a guitar. We gotta beat it, we gotta beat it. I'm pop my QT, hold on. Pop my QT. Top guys, top guys flanking. Kiddo, 2 shot, 2 shot. Keep flanking, keep on. Yo, cut weak, Piggy. Watch out, bottom cuts, Piggy. Bro, absolute bottom cuts, guys. Hip up. And W, we're running. Nice. Bottom cut. I'm spawning now. I'm small. Start this out in a second. Looking Pillar right now, Ethan. 2 shot Pillar. You're just finessing for a second. Yeah, one small one. Keep it turn around, Jesse. Fairly small. Small B. Dead. 2 shot screens. Kimbo's cut. I gotta be 2 shot. Okay, Kimbo's on the dummy. On the ball, Kimbo.
Yeah, he's been around for a minute. He's probably only been pro for like a year or 2, but he's been kind of like top AM for a while.
From this team, but they
I feel like I've seen his name for a
from
few
getting
years.
back into this just yet.
Certainly since like the end of Halo 5.
Small amount of control, but then 3 go down yet again, and Envy show us once more how structured they are, how they can punish you when they break through that line of defense.
3 dead now. Sad with the QT. And a lot of time to burn. Just got the stick and got himself out of dodge. Beautiful plays. Down to no shields, now Descendants also forced to back away as he's faced with 2 members of Cloud9. The battle down bottom middle, Sav uses it again, but the QT is all out of burn, just about. Falls down, sticky grenade goes down, huge plays from Sav.
55 seconds left. Cloud9 starting to get a little bit desperate. Envy again trying to delay, trying to keep that pool away from C9. And now this is going to be a good opportunity, but I don't think they collect those. And he finally will find out, but it's a little bit too late, and the spawns are going to be green. This is huge for Envy, because now they have the extra player. Make it players. 3 go down for Cloud9. It's all looking good for Envy.
20 seconds remain then for Envy to go up in the series. What response does Cloud9 have? 3 members of Envy positioned over towards green. There's been a pick, there's been an opening, but C9 still down in numbers. Big Door is going to be the push from Collect, but he's a little bit ahead of his team. This one has not been coordinated enough. It's not been coordinated correctly.
That should be game.
Continues to hold the ball until the final moments. Envy will claim game 3.
And just like that, Envy find themselves 1 map away from top 4 at the Halo World Championship. And a date with Luminon Gaming, who have progressed. They've taken down Complexity in the other elimination quarterfinal. Europe back into the top 4. How far can they go?
And Envy go up 2-1.
A full go of it against one of these teams who does progress. Remember, Cloud9 beat Luminon already in this tournament. In that winners bracket, it was a 3-0 as well. And if Envy are able to do this against Cloud9, I'm sure Luminon will be a little bit concerned about who they might be facing up against. But
all right, Chad.
Find out who that team is going to be. But at the moment, they're starting to look towards Envy.
Unfortunately, we do have to call it a little bit early. I don't think I'm able to finish the series. Unfortunately, I do think I need to go. Bro, same with how much I be drinking water. But yeah, I'm not going to say what I'm leaving to do, chat, but all I'm saying is peep the mainstream, and I'll see y'all soon here. But apologies that I'm not able to finish this series out with y'all. But I will see y'all here in a little bit, and I will see y'all tomorrow for another day of streaming for Championship Sunday. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will definitely shout out chat if I do an interview. But yeah, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And yeah, y'all be safe. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show tonight. And I will talk to y'all again tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, much love, y'all. And I will see y'all in a bit. Gang, gang. Peace out, everybody. And shout out to House of Knees, too, because they donated to the cause. Exactly. Shout out to Gamers Outreach. God bless HCS. God bless America. God bless the Burn Chat. God bless America. That is all. But all right. I'll catch y'all later, man. Yeah.